Hi everyone, and welcome to this year's DARIAH Annual Event 2020. As you probably know by now, the topic of this year's event is scholarly primitives.
Now, it's been 20 years since John Unsworth famously formulated a set of scholarly primitives as a way of describing basic activities which he claimed existed and took place across disciplines, methodological frameworks, and even eras. But 20 years is a very long time in a field like digital humanities because both the technology that we use today and the society that we live in is different from, what we remember from the turn of the century. So I thought it was the right moment for us to kind of step back and reevaluate the scope and notion of scholarly primitives against the background of more recent developments in the field, but also in the context of DARIAH's effort in building a research infrastructure for the arts and humanities.
DARIAH Croatia was looking forward to hosting this year's annual event in Zagreb. We were expecting a few hundred people together here for exchange of knowledge, brainstorming, networking, and to bring good memories from here.
I would like to welcome you to DARIAH's social event session from Zagreb. Although the world has decided to change our plans in 2020, we refuse to accept the complete cancellation of the social event in Croatia. As you weren't able to come to Zagreb, we decided to bring our city to you, at least for the Zoom meeting.
As you can imagine, every event this year, and our event as well, has been affected by the global pandemic of COVID-19. So we found ourselves from the beginning of the year, basically, to rethink the structure of the event, to rethink what we wanted to do as well. And this has been a major challenge. So what we decided in the end with the program committee was to have a central week of the event that would be dedicated to the posters and to the paper sessions. But we wanted also to accommodate all the sessions and the workshops and synergy sessions that were accepted. So what we did was to create a sort of extended, sort of satellite event, and to have every Wednesday from mid-October to beginning of December.
It is a nice opportunity for us here in Zagreb to have this conference about digital humanities and about scholarly primitives. Because even as we are as ethnomusicologists and ethnochoreologists working with living people, and we used to think about music and dance as a living heritage, it is our new opportunity to think about new theoretical approaches or to make a turnaround in our usually theoretical methodological points of view in ethnography, because there is a lot of possibilities in technology that can help us today.
It was interesting to get to know more on the concept of scholarly primitives, the focus of this year's annual DARIAH event, or what are considered to be basic activities common to research across humanities, and how they can contribute to building digital research infrastructure that meets the needs not only of scholars but also of institutions in the fields of humanities. This is especially interesting for me because I'm here from the work at the Institute of Lexicography that joined DARIAH HR community from the very beginning in 2015.
For us, coming from heritage institutions like archives, museums, libraries, it's very important to be in touch with various scientific activities and scientific infrastructure like DARIAH's. So participating in DARIAH conferences, in projects, involving in research activities and trends, especially those concerning digital environment, for us is a unique chance to implement some of such activities to to foster us and to give us feedback in participating in this kind of actions, and to make this strong interaction between GLAM institutions and research society.
Throughout this work, we have also observed that
DARIAH Annual Event I consider really important for the younger and for the also older researchers. I also consider it important also for the wider audience. For them it can be an event where they can finally see what we are exactly doing in digital humanities. And for the youngsters in researching, I think it helps us in seeing what concrete problems our colleagues have on the field. We can see what results they got in their researchers and how they can help us.
DARIAH's mission is to empower scholarly communities with digital methods to create, connect and share knowledge about culture and society. But knowledge, as we know, can be extremely fragile and brittle. So it's essential that we, especially in this age of information overload, that we capture not only knowledge as the ultimate output of any scholarly endeavor, but also the tools and the methods and the workflows that make this knowledge possible.
this is the reason why
I can say as a professor at Rijeka University that this conference especially during this corona crisis, are invaluable for creating a network in our fields, and we can actually get a glimpse of what people are doing and create this bond of scientific knowledge and create great ties with each other in spite of being separate at our own desk and researching our own small dynamics or domains. So I'm grateful for being here at DARIAH, and I would appreciate if we continue with this kind of events in the future. But it would be nice to have this face-to-face meeting again.